Have you ever had a concept that you wanted to know from the Bible, but you didn't know where to look? We're going to discuss that in this video. This video is a part of a larger series of videos called Virtual Coach. If you go to our YouTube channel, Bethel Pittsburgh, and you'll notice a playlist called Virtual Coach under playlist, and the video titles of the videos will say Virtual Coach, and then a category. This category is on Bible study, particularly on topical Bible study, and we're walking through how to study a topic in Scripture. And we've selected angels to do that walkthrough. So here's a quick summary of how you go through a study of a topic in the Bible. You would go to a website called Bible Gateway. Now, you can also find a concordance, a printed concordance that will give you the same effect. But in this case, we're using Bible Gateway. You go to the website, and at the top, we'll go to the top real quick. At the very top, depending on how fast my computer is capable of moving, we'll have to scroll. We'll go to the top eventually. There we go. And then you'll see a search bar. You type in the word you want to search for. In this case, less is better. So if we want angel singular and plural, we're just going to put singular, and it'll give me both singular and plural. You'll notice how many times it's mentioned in the Bible, and then we're going to scroll down to where we left off, because what we're doing is we're going to keep notes that the word we're currently working on is angel, and where we left off in the concordance is Matthew 25:31, and we have a number of other terms that we're going to look up, because when you're using a concordance, it will not tell you everywhere to find all of these terms unless you search these specific terms. So we're going to look up these terms. Yes, we'll look up demon and Satan and those kind of words as well, because he is a fallen angel. So that'll fit into this subject matter as well. So right now we're on angel, and as we're working through, we're accumulating different subject matter or different aspects of an angel under places. And if I forget a category because we're doing it over a period of time, then eventually, once I get the list compiled, I'm going to go through and sort out this in an outline form. So right now, we're at Matthew 25. So we're doing 10-minute segments. We'll do another 10-minute segment. You'll see the videos above this are the previous portions of this. So now we're at Matthew 25. And Matthew 25, 31 is where we left off. Oops, passed it there. 25:31. So, and I'm just reading over this statement. If I can't quite get it, I'll either look at it in context, or I'll make a note for myself to look at to this more fully to figure out the context. The more you know the Bible, the more you're able to know the context without having to look it up. If you're not sure at all, if you're not sure in the slightest bit, you should check, because we want to make sure we're getting the context correct. So he's talking about his return, the second coming of Christ. The angels are going to come with him. I don't think that we had that yet surface. So we're going to make that a new category, which you can see here that there's a number of new things introduced about angels so far in Matthew. And this is angels come with him, with Jesus, in the second coming. Okay, so if I get anything else that says that, I'll put it right in this line. Then in verse 41, to the eternal fire prepare for the devil and his angels. See, it's using the word angels for demons there, so we're going to note that. Matthew 25:41 uses the term angels for demons who are thrown into hell or the eternal fire, is what it says specifically. Okay, then 26, he will at once send me more than 12 legions of angels. That's when Jesus is telling them he needs to go through with the crucifixion, and he has the capacity. Either that, or I'll have to check the context. I'm going to make a note of that. But angels would have been available is the proposition to rescue Jesus. Matthew 26:53. It was proposed. I'm going to make a note so I can see this. Check further on who. So right now I'm just trying to breeze through it. That's why I'm not going to check right now. It was proposed that angels could have rescued Jesus from crucifixion if he asked. Okay. Some of these things we might find that maybe they don't even add anything to our outline of angels. Then 28:2, for an angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone. Okay, so at the resurrection, and we have a lot of that, angels interacting with human beings. Let me see. I don't even know what. There we go. Angels interact. I need to make that stand out a little more. Angel interacts with a human. So we see that happening a lot. And we're going to add to that Matthew 28:2. I'll leave that distinctly commanding a human just in case, but similar type thing. Interacting with human. Angels apparently can move a stone. I'm not sure if I have anything specific about them causing things to happen, but I am gonna note that. So Matthew 28:2, angel moves a stone. So they can move material objects. Something to keep in mind. But the angel said to the woman, "Do not be afraid, for I know." Okay, so that's just interacting with humans again. 28, verse 5. Okay. Then that gets us into Mark. Angels were ministering to Jesus after the temptation, which I know that, let's see, angels minister to people, yep. So we're just going to, the Gospels in a lot of ways repeat similar material, so we might find that we're just adding it from multiple Gospels. In this case, we've got 2 so far. Here's him returning with his angels, so we saw that a moment ago in Matthew, right here. So again, this is something you get a lot when you're pulling things from the Gospels, is it's repeated in a number of the Gospels. Now, this is, actually we did run into this, that we're going to be like the angels in heaven. Right here, yep. So again, same thing, just the mirror of it in Mark now, 12:25, which makes a little more of a breeze to get through the Gospels with something like this. And he's going to send out his angels to gather people at the judgment. Pretty sure that's, at least I thought I saw that in here somewhere. Angels be with him. Oh, okay, see, that's where I'm going to have to combine those down the road. Angels involved in gathering people at the judgment. There we go. So that's Mark 13:27. Okay. Then Mark 13:32. The angels not knowing when the second coming is. I just saw that right here. Okay. So all of Mark's, because that was the last Mark angel comment, are just mirrors of Matthew, which is not surprising. Luke will probably be the same. Except for this one, they appeared to him an angel. Oh, yes, that's humans interacting with angels. Luke 1:11. Put that down here. Luke 1:11. That happens a lot in Scripture, as you can see all these references. Then verse 13, same thing. Verse 18, same thing. Just a continuation of that conversation, which I think I'll just I think I'm going to carry this through because it's followed by that's with Zechariah, and then it's with Mary. It goes all the way through here to 38. I think I'll just say it's 11 through 38. That there's two interactions that are happening between angels and humans. Then chapter 2, verse 8. Verse 9. Same thing. This is where the angels are appearing to the shepherds. I'm going to say 9 to 13, 15. 9 to 15. This is something different. So we're going to say through 15. And then 21. The end of the 8 days when he was circumcised, he was called Jesus, the name given to him by the angel, which I think this is referring back to that story, so I don't know if we need that. He will command his angels concerning you to guard you. I'm pretty sure I saw that in Matthew. Let's see. So we're only one page, a little over a page of notes so far. Angels be involved. Angels, possibly guardian angels. There we go. Yep. So this is the Luke equivalent of that. Luke 4:10. Okay. And then comes in glory with his angels. This is the Luke equivalent of angels being with him when he returns. So I got it there and down here, right here. So again, I'll have to combine those down the road. That's Luke 9:26. Okay, and then we reached the 10-minute mark now, so I'm going to stop there. I'm going to note for myself I stopped off at Luke 12:8. Make that note so when I come back to it, I know where to pick up. Luke 12:8. Luke 12:8 is where I'll pick up. And to see kind of my progress here, and it's slow moving to get up to the top, I can see that Luke has angels mentioned a number of times. So once I get out of that, I'll go through John quickly with just 3 references. Acts will take me a little bit of time. And then I'm going to jump real quickly because there's only a small amount of times, 1 to 4 times, all the way through the epistles till you get to Hebrews. Hebrews will be a little bit more, but you saw that we went through Matthew. Didn't take us too long. And then 1st, 2nd Peter, and Jude won't be very long. It'll go through quickly. And then Revelation will be the last stand of a lot of those. And then we'll be back to look at these other terms, which are used a lot less frequently. So those probably get through a lot faster than we did angel. And then we'll pull together, we'll notice themes and pull together an outline description of what angels are. If you have any questions on that, leave that in the comments below. I'd be glad to answer them. Or if you would like to grow in your faith in person and you live in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, we would love for you to join us. We're Bethel Assembly of God at 2501 Staten Street. Or if you can't join us in person, you're always welcome to join us via live streaming. You could join us live streaming live Sundays at 10 a.m. on our YouTube channel, Bethel Pittsburgh. We hope to see you at either place, but may God richly bless you.